BLP is primarily involved in the business of building renewable power plants. We also provide services for a lot of utilities, global utilities. We actually provide operational efficiencies for them. We build very advanced statistical modeling, scientific modeling, and we bring all of these things together, sit with the real-time data in terms of rule engines, which obviously takes advantage of things like machine learning and neural networks to figure out what's happening that's different from what is supposed to be happening, and how do we flash those information in terms of predictions, etc. So that's something that we do. I think the most important thing, which is creating a competitive advantage, is that you're able to translate this data into information and provide it where it belongs at the right time when it belongs. And that would require, first you have to have, access to the real-time data. You got to convert the data into information, and you got to bring up visualizations, and you got to use mobility platforms and stuff like that to be able to convey that message. In addition to providing the situational awareness, it's got to be what I look at as a predictive intelligence. How do we become proactive versus reactive? So that sometimes they can prevent some stuff from happening, but let's be factual and let's not be naive about it. You can't always prevent it, but even if you can't prevent it, the very fact that you can predict it can make a huge difference. I'll give you an example. In the case of the wind industry, in lots of parts of the world, we have peak seasons. And during those 3-4 months, I clock in sometimes 60-70% of the revenue of that particular machine. If a gearbox or a generator or one of the critical components fail, not having that machine for those 3-4 months is virtually like shutting down one of my retail outlets of Walmart in this country during Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's how bad it is. So now, when you can think about how you can predict some of these stuff, and sometimes you can prevent them, and even if you can't prevent them, predict them so that you can plan for it, it just makes a huge difference. That's competitive advantage number 2. Today we live in a world where everything is operational expense, especially when you look at software and other stuff, or analytical services. Those are all going into a service kind of a model, and that's really why this new connected services model of OSI is extremely great value proposition for someone like us.